The colon and semicolon are some of the more complex punctuation. In this lesson, I will teach you how to use both of them in your writing. Colon. Some of the common uses of a colon include: it is used to introduce things. It is used to qualify a sentence. It is used to separate dialogue from a character. Let's go through each one in more detail with relevant examples. A colon is used to introduce an item, list, or a quotation. For example, you know what to do. Practice. Notice how in this sentence, emphasis is put on the word practice because there is a colon before it. This helps to draw attention to this word. It can also make your writing more interesting. Let's have a look at another example. I need to buy some milk, chewing gum, bread, and a bottle of Pepsi. In this example, the colon is used to introduce the list. Hamlet said it best: to be or not to be. In this example, the colon is used to introduce a quotation. Colons are also used to qualify a sentence by introducing meaning or an explanation. So essentially, they are used to try and draw attention to something or to join ideas together. They usually follow an independent clause, which is a clause that can stand alone. Let's have a look at an example. She was feeling really down last week. She had failed her exam and lost her job. Notice that the information after the colon explains why she was feeling really down last week. Let's have a look at another example. My mother taught me the most important thing: forgiveness. In this example, the purpose of the colon is to draw attention to the word forgiveness. Finally, a colon is used to separate dialogue from character. This is the case in a drama script. For example, Lady Macbeth, what's done cannot be undone. In this example, the character is Lady Macbeth. She says, what's done cannot be undone, so we place the colon after her name. The semicolon is commonly misused by people. However, it is easy to understand once you've understood the basics. Some of the common uses of a colon include: it is used to join two or more sentences. It is used to separate items. These are the two main purposes of a semicolon. Once you've understood these, you can hopefully start using it in your writing. A semicolon is used to join two or more sentences that are linked. An easy way to remember how to use a semicolon is to remember that it can replace a conjunction. Let's have a look at an example. She calls it a rubber, I call it an eraser. Notice that both sentences either side of the semicolon are full sentences. They are called independent clauses. Both sentences relate to the same topic. Therefore, we can link the two sentences using a semicolon. We could also replace the semicolon with a conjunction. For example, we could say, she calls it a rubber, but I call it an eraser. My teacher is the best. She always helps me. Again, we could replace that semicolon with a conjunction. We could say, my teacher is the best because she always helps me. But if we don't want to use a conjunction there, we can take it out and just replace it with a semicolon, because the semicolon will link the two sentences together for us. A semicolon is also used to separate items in a list. This is when you need to use punctuation within phrases in your list. Let's have a look at an example. I want to travel to many countries. I want to go to Venice, Italy, Glasgow, Scotland, New Delhi, India, and Madrid, Spain. Notice that we've already got punctuation within this sentence. We've got lots of commas. However, to make it clear that the countries relate to each other, we need to put a semicolon in there. For example, Venice is the capital of Italy, so we would put the two together and place a semicolon after it. Now it's your turn. Have a go and see if you can use a colon and semicolon in your writing. Write your examples in the comment section below.